Hello everyone, this is Jay and good morning to everyone on this beautiful Sunday. In today's video, I'm gonna be reviewing my weekly buys and I'm gonna be giving an update of my $8,000 dividend portfolio. But before we start, please don't forget to hit that like button. I really appreciate everyone that has been supporting this channel to continue to grow. I really appreciate all of you guys. And my dividend portfolio, my $8,000 dividend portfolio consists of 31% ETFs, 20% real estate, 18% financials, 11% healthcare, 12% consumer staples, 3% information technology, and 3% consumer discretionary. As any of you guys that are new to my channel, I am a DCA investor. I deposit every Friday a certain amount, like around $100, or if I can, I deposit more money, and then I distribute that through all my holdings or some of my holdings, whatever is under value at the moment. So let's go into my updates tab. And right here I have the companies that I purchased from. The purchase amount is in column B. In column C, the date, which it was everything on Friday, what the share price was at when I made the purchase, and a new column that I added, the quantity of shares that I purchased right here on column E. So of course my first purchase was SCHD, and this week, since I was able to deposit some more money because I picked up some extra hours a couple weeks ago and I got paid this weekend for my second job, I was able to purchase $60 of SCHD. And the share price was under $70 at $69.66, and I was able to pick up almost a whole share, 0.861, which it was awesome. Definitely made me feel good. Then VYM, I put $30. I put some extra money to you guys, to any new viewer or new subscriber. What I do is every week I do $25 of SCHD and $15 of VYM. Since this week I deposited some extra money, what I did was I put some extra money. I put double on VYM because I want to continue growing that position. The price was $101.80, and I picked up 0.2 shares. Then I put $10 into my S&P Fidelity Index Fund. The price was $146.70. Then I put $10 into each one of these companies, which was Vici, Realty Income, and KO for Coca-Cola. All three of these, I definitely want to continue growing them. These are three great companies. In my opinion, of course, I'm not pumping this stock, but these are three great companies that I like a lot, and I really want to hold them long term, and I want to continue growing them even more than some of my. Well, I see them as undervalued right now, all three of them. So the share price of Vici was at $27.79. The Realty Income share price was $49.67. And the share price of KO Coca-Cola, $54.79. Then I put $5 into all of these companies right here, which is Stag. Share price was $33.10. Main Street Capital. Share price was $39.26. Then Camview, the spin-off from J&J, Johnson & Johnson, for $19, and the share price was $19.95. PFE, Pfizer, another $5, and the share price was $30.74. Definitely you gotta tackle this one a little bit more. Starbucks, I definitely want to continue growing Starbucks slowly. It's a company that I definitely want to hold long term. Share price was $94.78. PG, Procter & Gamble. I told you guys in the last video I want to start seeing if I can just put $5 into this company. It just doesn't seem to go down under my cost, so I'm gonna see if I just start putting in on a weekly basis $5. I really want to grow this position right here. The share price was at $148.72. Johnson & Johnson, of course, another $5. Share price was $153.43. And then I put another $5 on Apple. This is another company that I want to continue growing. and the share price was at $174.33. If it goes down under that, under 170, I want to put like at least $10 or something like that. So, but I definitely want to continue growing Apple. I'm a big fan of Apple. And then MPW, I bought one whole share for $4.72. I want to continue to bring my cost down on this company. I am planning on holding long term. Yes, call me crazy, but I don't think they're gonna go bankrupt or anything like that. In my opinion, of course, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Don't take this as financial advice. But for a company that owns hospitals and medical facilities, I do not think this is gonna go out of business. Especially that's a need. That's something that everyone needs. When I go to the hospitals on my weekend job, I see them as with people in there. So there's definitely patients all the time. People get sick, people get injured, unfortunately. And I just don't think this company is gonna go out of business. So right now I'm gonna check my total. So the total purchases was $174.15. So I was able to deposit $175 last week, since I picked up some extra hours. So that was awesome. Definitely made me feel really, really good. So let's go into my dividend portfolio. And these are all my holdings. You guys are gonna see it a little bit differently because I sorted this by market value. So I have my biggest position at the top by market value, and then I have my smallest position by market value at the bottom. So at the top, of course, SCHD, I was able to purchase almost a whole share. So I have 28 shares. My goal is 50 shares, of course. I'm definitely pumped. I really want to continue growing this position, just because I am planning on holding for a very, very long time, if not forever. So BYM is one. I have 3.75 shares. I'm going to put it right here on the second spot next to SCHD. But right now I have invested only $391 into it, and SCHD I have invested over $2,000. I actually broke the $2,000 invested into SCHD. This $2,048.21 is my money invested into SCHD plus the dividend reinvested into SCHD, because I have the drip set up into SCHD. Realty Income is my second position. I have 21.73 shares. I have almost 22. I want to get to 25 shares of this one, definitely before the year ends. That's my goal on Realty Income. And right now at this price, I should be able to pretty much get there in a quicker pace. So right now the share price is at $49.35, and I have $1,281 of my own money plus the dividends reinvested into this company. About my market value is $1,072, so I am down $208. Bank of America did a lump sum. I am down on this one also. So this $812 is my own money plus dividends, and I'm down $62 on that position. I was thinking on adding some more, to be honest with you, just because it is under my cost. My cost is $28.49, and right now it's at $26.31. Maybe I'll add some, like $5 next week or so. I'm gonna see where we are at. Johnson & Johnson, of course, 4 shares. My cost is $161.78, so it's right now way under my cost. So I want to continue to capitalize on that one. Main Street Capital, one of my favorite ones. It has been paying off very, very good. So I have 15 shares. I really want to get to 25 shares, just like Realty Income. I would like to pair this one, Main Street Capital, with Realty Income up there. And I want to invest more money, but unfortunately, I don't make thousands of dollars every week. I'm only able to put $100. I have a family also that I have to feed. I have 3 kids, so definitely I'm investing whatever I can. and Procter and Gamble, of course, I put another $5. I really want to continue growing this position. This is one of the positions that I invested, even though I am in the green in it. I am in the positive by $38, but I want to continue growing that company. It's just huge, and I really like it a lot. Most of the products that I buy here at home that we use all the time, they're from Procter and Gamble. So I definitely like that company a lot. And I pretty much, since I have a decent sized family, I go to Costco and I purchase all those products like Tide, Downy, Crest, toothpaste. I buy them in bulk so they last me for a long time. One company that I don't have in my portfolio that I should consider start putting, like, maybe I should start a position in it, is Costco, because I go there all the time. It's like my favorite place because of the size of my family. I go there and I buy in bulk. I buy meats and all these Procter and Gamble products that we need in here. Coca-Cola is another one I am continuing to buy, especially at this price of $54.57. My cost per share is right now $57. It continues to go down. It has gone down by like $1 already. During this dip and during all my purchases that I have been making on this dip on the $58, $57. My FXAIX Fidelity Index Fund. I have 2 shares now. I just crossed the 2 shares. So my cost is $147.87. Pfizer, I have almost 10 shares, which is awesome. I am down $45, but it is right now under my cost. My cost is $35.51, and right now the price is at $30.65. MPW, I have 56 shares, which is a whole lot, and I am bringing my cost per share down. Right now my cost is at $9.89, and the cost of the company is definitely lower than half at $4.70 per share. I'm just really hoping it doesn't go totally bankrupt. I don't think they will, but you just never know, right? But I am hoping that it does come through in the next few years once interest rates start going down and stop hitting the real estate sector so hard. All right, Apple got almost 1.5 share. So my cost per share is $132.30. So definitely my cost is very, very low. And I am positive in this holding right here by $60. Starbucks is another one that I am positive since my cost per share is $88. And I'm just starting to add like $5 here, $5 there to continue growing that company. Vici, one of my favorite ones. I want to grow it from here. I have invested almost $200 in it, so I want to continue investing more and more into it. Kenvue, KVUE, another position, 8.5 shares almost. So in this one, my cost per share is $23.93, and it closed at $19.74. Sachem Capital Corp, a holding that I'm going to be selling soon. I'm just waiting for the right moment. And then Stag is my last one, which I definitely want to continue growing this one. My total cost is I have purchased $157 of it. So, and I have 4.5 shares. I want to continue growing that one too. All right, so let's go into the right where I have all of my estimated dividends. And as you guys can see here, in the next 12 months, if all the dividends stay the same, I should get around $375.69 in total dividends in the next 12 months. So that's definitely an improvement. I'm almost at the $400 in one year of dividends, which is definitely awesome. I continue to see that grow. You guys can see here my yield on cost for each position. If you guys want to pause it and take a look at it, these are the last dividends that each company have paid. I gotta look into them again, into each one, just to update anything that needs to be updated. But this is the last one that I've seen, that I've known so far. So the only thing, this is always an estimation, this price right here, just because SCHD, BYM, those are two companies that they don't pay the same dividend. So every quarter they pay a different amount. So that's why this is just an estimated. In column P is the estimated next dividend, and then the column Q is this is the estimated next dividend, which it will be like either for quarterly for the company or monthly for the company. Like for example, real O, ticker symbol O, Realty Income, I should get my next dividend around $5.56. So it should be around there. And this one is a monthly dividend. So every month I should get around $5, which is awesome. And then in Realty, in SCHD, which is the first tab right here, my next dividend in December, it should be around $18.43. So what I want to get to is $20 before they pay that next dividend, so I can definitely pick up a good amount. That will be almost, I think that's like a quarter of a share, and this is what I'm working for, where my own holdings are purchasing even more of my own holdings. That is the awesome part about dividend investing, and this is why I like it so much, just because I can continue getting paid just by doing nothing and having my money invested into these companies. Before, I was a person, I have no financial background. I come from a poor background also. So I can definitely, maybe I can make a video of a little bit of my background later on, maybe in the upcoming weeks, but I have no financial literacy. And now I have been learning in the past couple of years. I have been learning on how to invest and how to manage my money better. Just because I was just like a lot of other people out there, I would just buy stuff to try to impress others. And I just never felt like filled in the inside, because that's not the kind of person that I am. I really like to be at home. I don't mind not impressing others. Their opinion is their opinion. My opinion is my opinion, of course. But I am working on learning and continuing to learn how to invest my money, make my money work, and it's definitely paying off. So I'm definitely very, very happy about that. All right, guys. What did you guys purchase this week? I really would like to know. If you guys don't mind, of course, sharing, that would be great. But these were all of my purchases. I know I only buy $5 here, $5 there, but to me it has been working, and I like it. I like how my portfolio has been growing slowly, but it's growing very, very good. This is to me, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So I am looking to using these dividends maybe like 15, 20 years from now. So I am not in a rush right now to using all of this money. But right now, $375 a year is not a lot, but it can actually pay for a few things, right? So I can't imagine when I grow this into bigger and bigger. All right, let's go into my size chart, and these are my holdings. This is the percentage of my holdings in my portfolio. So as you guys can see here, my top 4 holdings are SCHD, of course, my top holding, 23% of my portfolio. O Realty Income, 13%. I am crazy by going over 10% on a single holding, but it's so cheap right now. I'm capitalizing on it, and I'm just purchasing and purchasing. Once it goes back up, once interest rates go down, and everyone says that once interest rates go down, the real estate sector most likely is going to recover. That's when I'm going to stop purchasing. So right now I'm capitalizing. The company's down. They haven't changed their way of working or their business. So why not invest in it, right? This is definitely a company that has been very, very solid for decades and have been paying their dividends. So I definitely don't mind right now. Just because I don't want to then start picking it up when it goes over $60 and $70. Definitely don't want to do that. I want to continue catching it on the sale, right now. So my third holding is my third biggest holding is Bank of America, 9%, J&J, 7.6%, Main Street Capital, 7.3%, PG, 6%, and VYM, 4.6%. KO, Coca-Cola, 4.5%, and my S&P 500 index fund, 3.6%. So these companies right here, they are great companies in my opinion. Of course, I'm not pumping all of these stocks or all of these ticker symbols, but they're definitely great companies in my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, and guys, please don't copy my holdings or anything like that. You know, if you this is all your decision, always do your research, okay, guys. Whatever holdings I have, you know, is the holdings that I have. And this is how I see it. I do have a couple of mistakes here, so that I want to I definitely, in the long run, I want to sell those positions and maybe just reinvest the money into the companies that I have already, that I feel they are great companies. But you know, time will decide. I'm a buy and hold investor and DCA investor, so I'm planning on holding a lot of these companies long term right now. So as you guys can see, I changed my my chart so it can show. It looks a little bit more organized. Well, a lot more organized than before, because I was hating that it was showing the charts like all over the place. Now they're all by sizes, so it looks much better in my opinion. All right, everyone. So I hope you all have a nice and beautiful Sunday with your family and friends. And please don't forget to hit that like button. I really appreciate all of your support, all of you guys that have continued to comment in the comment section. I really appreciate it. All of the new subscribers. I was not expecting to be over 100 subscribers, and I am on over 100 subscribers, which I am very grateful for. And of course, thank you to everyone that continues to support. All right, so have a good Sunday. I am gonna go ahead and work on my truck right now because I need brakes, so I do my own work on my truck. So I'll be doing that the remaining of this beautiful Sunday morning, and thank God it's not raining today, so that's awesome. All right, everyone, have a good day. Bye. Disclaimer: I am not a financial advisor, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your due diligence and research before investing in the stock market. Thank you.